after keeping all this unique and different engineering aside, I got into a little bit of environmental thing. I am a environmentalist mentally right now. I haven't done anything physically for the environment, except for not littering here and there. Yeah, I am really proud of myself in case of plastic littering. um, I never litter plastic stuffs out. Like when it is other degradable stuffs, I do litter them out. But when it comes to plastic, I always make sure that I have it with me and throw it in the garbage. And whenever I see in the nature, I really feel angry about the society for doing that. So talking about environment, then I saw degrees like environmental engineering. But after getting into environment, actually environment engineering, the reason I went in searching or researching about that is I thought it has a role in renewable energies. Okay, learning about renewable energies is going to be something where you are when you're doing environmental engineering. But that didn't turned out to be the case. Like many people who have done environmental engineering suggested me to do either civil engineering or electrical engineering if I want to practically um, work in renewable energy sector. So which is again bringing me back to the traditional degrees. So I kept it aside. Now I'm looking for other engineering degrees, and finally I ended up with food technology, textile technology, and degrees like this. Personally, I was kind of interested in food technology. I was just keen and interested in food technology, and yeah, I was looking for colleges and degrees with food technology. But later I realized that it has very very less pay when you are going out as a fresher. Including textile technology, it too has very less payment when you go out as a fresher. Okay, so finally I'm coming back to the same traditional loop. Okay, traditional path, where you are getting degrees like electrical engineering, civil engineering, mechanical engineering, electronics, CSC. Yeah, okay. So when you get into this path, all you realize is electrical is going to be completely electrical based. And when you're going to the core companies, you are not going to get paid really high in the beginning. You have to grow your career slowly. Whereas if I'm interested in electrical, I could surely go for it, but my intention for the career is entirely different. I'm seeing this only as a medium through which I could earn some money, so that I could put it somewhere else to make my career somewhere else. If I go into degrees like civil, mechanical, and electrical, most of the time it is going to be here, and I should be busy on growing on this side rather than coming here. So I didn't go with that. And finally I thought ECE is the thing for me, because electronics and software, like electronics is going to teach me about circuits and electronics and semiconductors and whatever is related to electronics. And then talking about communication, to some extent I'm going to learn computer knowledges as well. Yeah, so I thought electronics and communication is my thing after doing all this. But later on, when I researched more and more and more about ECE, I realized that many of the candidates, like majority of the candidates, pursue ECE because there is you could go to either core or the software as well. So when they enter the college, like for the first year, they realize that they're not going to get into core, and most of them start preparing programming languages, so finally, so that they could end up in software companies. So if in case I'm going to become someone like that, what is the point of taking ECE? Like, if you're going to go to the software anyhow, why don't you just go with the software itself? Why should you go with ECE? And that is when I came up with computer science engineering. So computer science engineering was the option which I wanted. And talking, I'm not a computer science engineer right now. Okay, I'm not doing that degree. Let me complete it. After going with this sector, okay, I'm pretty clear that IT is the sector for me. Yeah, I know AI revolution and all the stuff. Even if AI come up, yeah, AI does a lot of jobs, but it just reduces your tasks. Okay, so yeah, even as a programmer or whatever you are going to become when you're going to IT, you should be someone who should have the knowledge of the IT plus the ability to use that knowledge with AI. You should be an AI integrated person, and no one is going to stop you once you reach that level of efficiency. So yeah, I know AI thing is there are a lot of layoffs. You have to keep updating yourself. Even if you are getting updated, you still have a big competition, which is the AI. So you should be technical enough, or you should be updated enough that you should be able to do the stuffs with AI rather doing against the AI. So that's the point. So I know the risks of getting this degree, getting into this computer science field. Anyways, okay, so I know there is like the competition is high, layoffs are happening. I'm pretty clear about that, but I still opted for this. And talking about all the decisions I have ever made, including this one, choosing YouTube over Instagram, my entire point was in long term. Okay, my vision is always in long term, like my decisions is influenced by long term stuffs. But yeah, this is the only decision, the degree which I'm taking is the only decision which I looked for short term. Like, I wanted money for the short term so that I could get into what I love personally. Okay, so I went into this field. So talking about this, engineering fields, you need high cutoffs for getting into some high end colleges, but my cutoff is really really low. Yeah, when you see on paper, when you see the report card, it is pretty decent, 408 out of 500. It is not really good, but pretty decent. Okay, it is around 82 percentage, 81.6 percentage. But it is still fine to look, it doesn't look too bad. But when you look at my cutoff, my max mark will be too low, which caused me to get a cutoff of around 147. So I was pretty sure that if I'm going to get into this sector, um, it is going to be a tier 3 or tier 4 college. Yeah, I know, like many people give priority for colleges over the degree, but I feel like if I am taking degree like electrical, mechanical or civil, the syllabus in my college will be completely different, and the things or skills I'm learning for this IT sector will be completely different, which should be difficult to balance and handle. So I thought, if I'm having the same thing on both sides, it would be easy to balance. Like, I'm doing computer science here, I'm learning skills based on computer science here, so it would be a better thing to handle. So that is the only reason which I took this degree, even though I'm getting into some tier 3 or tier 4 college. So yeah, basically I haven't yet revealed the degree. Now talking about the degree, as per my cutoff, I kept a lot of colleges. Okay, a lot of tier 3, tier 2, tier 1 colleges, all the things. And in the tier 3 college which I have got, which I have placed, I had the priority like computer science, IT, AIDS and AML. So I got into IT. So information technology is the degree I'm doing right now. Yeah, uh, that is what I'm going to do. That is what I'm doing right now. I'm a B.Tech first year student of information technology.